Today is absolutely biting. It must have been -1 here overnight and the wind's picked up a little bit. Some say this place is magical, picturesque, and there's loads of landscape, so we've come to find out for ourselves. We've got an elevation of just under 1,000 feet and it's absolutely freezing cold. And one YouTuber has inspired me specifically to come here. Today we're at Padley Gorge in the Peak District. I cannot tell you how cold it is here. I made a bad mistake. I didn't bring my gloves with me because I honestly thought the weather was going to be quite mild, but it wasn't to be. But anyway, we're out now. Oh my God, I've got a flask with me anyway, so it's good. Let me just show you this landscape where I am now. Oh, look at that. Look up there. Unbelievable. I think that YouTuber who inspired me to come up here today has got it dead right. And that YouTuber's name is Eddie Skelson. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Much appreciated to you for all the content that you put out on Padley Gorge and all the surrounding areas in the Peak District. I know you love the place and I can see why. So anyway, we're going to explore it a little bit further with cold hands. So we just stopped for a minute. It's calmed down a little bit now. It's not as cold as what it was when we set off from the car park. And we're at a place called the Toad's Mouth, and we're just on the borders now of Sheffield. Currently on the border of Sheffield, if you know where we are. Bit of a nice windy road. I'm sure I've seen, quote me if I'm wrong, but Warren of Walks, I'm sure I've seen him do a little bit of filming from this location. Maybe if you're watching, Warren, put it in the chat, but I've not been here before. This is new to me. So we've come up from the car park, we've followed the trail all the way down. The landscapes is absolutely stunning, beautiful colours, and we're going into Padley Gorge as well. We're going to have a look at Padley Gorge while we're here. That was the main aspect of this morning's route, really, coming up to see Padley Gorge. But it seems like it's one of the main roads out of Sheffield to the Peak District. This one seems quite busy. And it is only early as well because we've come up very early, but we've come to check it out anyway. So I just stopped anyway and having a quick tea break. I can't thank Eddie Skelson enough for inspiring me to come up here. Why I've not been here before, I'll never know. But he was on at me on Instagram and he told me to come up here, that I need to check it out, and unbelievable. As you can see in the background, if you can. And this is the Longshawe estate. So I parked up at the Surprise View car park, £4.75 all day, which is good value really. And then I walked over the trail to the Toad's Mouth, which I got a look at seeing, and then I came through this gate. I was seeing some cows as well, which was quite nice. So then I speaking to a photographer, and he told me this was Padley Gorge, which in fact it isn't. It's Longshawe Estate. I think Padley Gorge is a little bit further up, but I'm going to check it out if I can. So it's just nice to stop. I have got a sandwich with me, but I just don't feel like eating it at the moment. But I fancy a drink. But the landscape here is absolutely breathtaking. It is beautiful. It really is something else. It's special. I've not been up to the Peak District for quite a while now, because I usually venture out to Yorkshire, do the Yorkshire Dales and Lancashire and stuff, Forest of Bowland. So it was nice to come back today to obviously start my first video for the new year as well, because it's been a little while. It's been a little while since I've uploaded, but there's a lot of circumstances behind that. There is a lot of circumstances, and I just like to put a big shout out to my mate Shez Jackson and all the family back home in the West Midlands watching, hopefully. Shez, all the very best to you for the new year. I know you've been through a lot over the last couple of months. It's been really bad for you, and I've been following the journey with you all the way, mate, and I'm with you 100%. So you have a great new year, happy health, and enjoy the family. And I know you want to get back out and get motivated in the outdoors and get back to fitness and everything. So all the very best to you, Shez. And I'm holding a flask here that means a lot as well. It's quite special, this one, because this wouldn't be possible without Spike Hammond as well, a fellow YouTuber who were lost before Christmas. And every time I bring this out, I always think of Spike. And he'd be proud of me today coming up to the Peak District, because it was one thing that he loved, was getting out to the Peak District. So he'd be proud of me today if he was watching this video, and obviously drinking out of his flask as well. This has delivered. This is absolutely spectacular. First time here. Thank you, Eddie. You are a saviour for encouraging me and inspiring me to come here. And this is Padley Gorge, everyone, in the Peak District. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I think I could spend a lot longer here, to be the truth be known, but I've sort of done all the batteries now in my camera. But I'll have to come back, and it's absolutely stunning, and the people were beautiful. There's been so many friendly people there. It's been nice today. Really enjoyed it. So thanks again, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button below if you've enjoyed the content, and hit the notification bell as well. First one for 2025, and hopefully it's one more of many. Take care from the Peak District, and all the very best to you.